Hey, what's up guys? Today I want to show you guys how to do a headlight restoration on your headlights. Now, these are my headlights. They're a little bit yellow, so I decided to do them on my car just because I need to get them done. But they're kind of yellow and I want to get them nice and clear and do a nice job and make them like really bright. So I'm going to be keeping this simple. I'm not going to use no air tools. So what I'm going to be using here is a 600 grit paper and a 1000 grit, some adhesion promoter, and a spray can clear coat, and obviously some tape and a red Scotch-Brite. Now I'm going to cover this with plastic just because I don't want to get overspray everywhere, and it's going to be a little bit of plastic. You can actually use plastic, a paper bag, to cover up the area and just tape it up, or you can use some supermarket circulars to tape up with paper around the headlight. So let's get started. I'm going to be using my water bottle just to spray the headlight down with, because I'm going to be wet sanding it, because I'm not going to use any air tools to get this done, just to show you how easy it is and how simple and nice it's going to come out with these simple instructions. So let's get started. Okay, so the first sandpaper we're going to be starting with is the 600. I'm just going to sand everything off. You'll probably be able to see some of the yellow coming off your headlight as you sand it. Just make sure you give it a good thorough sanding to make sure all of the yellow comes off your headlight. This bottle is not really spraying that great. Alright. See that? That yellow? That's what you want to see. You want to see all that coming off while you're sanding it. There's a lot of yellow coming off that headlight. Now this is really good to do to your headlights if your headlights are really yellow, because this will help when your headlights are on at night. It'll brighten up the light that comes out of it a lot more. If they're very yellow, that's not good to have on your headlights. I'm trying to make sure I sand it enough that all the yellow comes out of it. So give it a good sanding. Go over it with the water a couple of times, clean it up, and go over it again if you have to, just to make sure you get all that yellow off of it. Sometimes it takes multiple passes before all of it comes off. Now I'm going to hit it with the 1000. I'm gonna hit it with the red Scotch-Brite real quick. Now, you don't necessarily need the red Scotch-Brite, but since I have one, I'm gonna use it anyway. It's just good to get around some of the tight edges with the red Scotch-Brite. Sometimes the sandpaper has a harder time getting into the edges than the Scotch-Brite does. And you definitely want to hit those edges really good, because that's going to be the first place that the paint is going to come off of, or the clear coat, if you don't hit it right. All right, that looks good. You wipe my headlight down. Make sure you wipe the water off of everything that's got on the car. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of that white stuff, white water getting stuck to your car, or your paint is very hard to take off, and it's just not professional. So just wipe everything off before you go and start the next headlight. All right, see that? That's how it's supposed to look when it's sanded. So now I'm gonna do my other headlight, which is not as bad because I replaced this headlight, but so that it matches the other headlight, I'm gonna do this one too so they look the same. I'm gonna repeat the same process. 600, 1000, red Scotch-Brite. Get ready for masking. Make sure you dry everything up thoroughly. You don't want to start masking it and then there's water in places that won't let the paint stick. So that's very important. Make sure it's very dry. You can use a microfiber towel or just a regular paper towel. Time to start masking. All right, it's pretty straightforward. When masking, make sure you mask everything around your headlight. Make sure that nothing's gonna get paint on it, and that's it. You should be good to go. So right here, I'm gonna tape up right here on my bumper, all around this area where the fender is, and where my grill and this little rubber gasket is. I'm gonna mask all that off, put a piece of plastic on it, put my adhesion promoter, and clear. The reason I don't remove this molding off of here, this gasket, is because it's double face taped on. Otherwise, if I could, if it was like clipped on or something, I would remove it. But it's double face taped on, and usually when you remove something like that with double face tape, it'll break while you're trying to remove it. So it's not really worth the headache. As if it breaks, then you have to replace it. Now I'm going to jump to the other side and mask this headlight off. I'm just going to repeat the process. Also, whenever doing projects like this, I want to add, if you're working outside, make sure not to work in the sun, and make sure to work in a shady area and that's not very windy on the day you decide to do these projects, just because it's going to make your life so much easier to do it on a day that is not very windy and you're not in direct sunlight, because paint dries very fast in the heat and in direct sunlight. Do it in a shady area. It's gonna help you a lot, and try to do it on a day that's not very windy. Can't control that, but do your best you can. Basically, oh, this one wants to be a pain in the butt. I'm trying to get into that little gap right there, so I push this through. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Now this is car cover plastic. I have this because I paint cars. It expands very wide, so that's why I'm using this instead of the plastic bags. But like I said, a good garbage bag or some supermarket circulars does the same job. I'm just trying to make quick work out of this, and this is very good to use. Tape the plastic down. If you use plastic, make sure to tape it down because it flaps around in the wind. I always tell people in my videos, tape it down. Definitely gotta tape down your plastic. It will flap on your paint job. Tape it down. It takes only 1 minute to tape it down. Alright, I'm getting ready to cut this out. It might be easier to do this with paper if you guys are not comfortable with doing this cutout process. But to be fair, this is not that hard. But to me, because I mean, I'm used to doing this. See what I mean about the plastic flapping around? Now I gotta tape it up a little bit better. It's flapping around a lot. It's getting on my nerves. Now I have a couple of videos where I tinted some clear coat to make it look like a smoked black light on my tail lights. You guys can actually use that same method to do these headlights if you want. This is more for people that want to do a headlight restoration, but technically you can use my tinted clear coat method and make these headlights look a little smoked instead of completely transparent and clear. It should give it a cool effect. I will link that video at the end of this video and on the description below in case you guys want to try that out. It should give it a really cool effect. I'm just doing this for people that want to just clean up their headlights and make them look nicer and get that yellow off of them, because I swear that yellow looks absolutely horrible. All right, this headlight is ready. Everything's all messed up. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna cut this headlight, the plastic off of this headlight real quick. And then we're ready. Always, if you are gonna decide to use the plastic method to mask this up, always remember using a new razor blade is the best option to cut in plastic, because an old razor blade is not gonna cut this properly. This is gonna take forever. It's gonna damage the plastic and it's gonna make you work harder. So always recommend using a new razor blade. Do yourself the favor. But like I said, if you don't want to go through the process of cutting out plastic and doing this method, you could always use supermarket circular and just use paper and tape the paper up around the headlight, and that would work perfectly as well. When I was putting the plastic and I pulled on the plastic, it ripped off my tape from here, and that can happen sometimes. So I'm just gonna re-tape it up real quick. Now I'm gonna leave links to everything I'm using in this video down in the description below. So if you guys wanna use my Amazon links to buy this stuff, you can do that. So I didn't mention the alcohol in the beginning of the video, but alcohol cleans these things good. It cleans up any contaminants or anything that can cause any problems within the paint. So you want to use something like an alcohol to clean it. So most people have rubbing alcohol in their house, so I'm recommending this so that you can use whatever you have in your house to clean up the headlights. That way you're making sure that you don't get no contaminants on your headlight when you go to paint it that can cause any problems when painting it. All right, this one here. I'm gonna wipe this down. My tack rag, like I just said, really good. It's sticky and it removes all that little tiny lint and debris that might be stuck on there right before you're about to paint it. So I'm gonna wipe this one down now, and then right before I got to apply the paint on the other one, I'm gonna wipe it again. All right, this one is ready, and I'm gonna apply my adhesion promoter. I'm gonna apply my adhesion promoter first. All right, adhesion promoter is on that one. It already looks good. All right, now let's do this one next. All right, this one's ready. One more wipe. Always shake your adhesion promoter. Give yourself at least 10 inches of distance between the headlight and the adhesion promoter. All right, that should be good. Give that like 5 minutes to dry, and I'm ready to apply my clear coat. It already looks good. And always shake whatever can you're using. Make sure whatever's in there is mixing properly. So remember, I am going to leave all of this linked in my description below so that you guys can pick it up. All right. Nice even coats, people. All right. That looks good. That's one coat. I'm gonna give that 5 minutes to dry and apply a second coat. Let's do the second one. Let's do this headlight now. All right, I'm gonna give that a minute. Put out another coat, and this should be good. And that looks good. This one now. And there you go. That's it. All right, check it out, guys. It looks good. Now it's gonna dry for like 5 or 10 minutes, and it should be good. No more yellow headlights. Check it out. Well, guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.